War isn't always fought with guns and tanks. Some of the deadliest weapons are invisible. Secrets, codes, spies. Today, we're going inside the shadowy world of military intelligence, where victories are won before a single bullet is fired. And some of these secrets could change history itself. Throughout history, nations have relied on intelligence, not just information, but understanding the enemy before they understand you. From the trenches of World War I, to the silent battles of the Cold War, to the digital front lines of today, spies and codebreakers have shaped wars in ways few ever notice. But how exactly do they do it? And what happens when intelligence fails? Consider Operation Fortitude, one of the most audacious deceptions in military history, carried out during World War II. This operation was a masterclass in misdirection, designed to fool the German High Command and protect the real plans for the Allied invasion of Europe. The Allies orchestrated an elaborate ruse, convincing Hitler and his generals that the D-Day invasion would strike at Pas de Calais, the narrowest point between Britain and France, rather than the true target, Normandy. This misdirection was crucial, as it kept German forces away from the actual landing sites, giving the Allies a vital advantage. To pull this off, they deployed fake tanks and aircraft, constructed entire phantom armies, and used double agents to feed false information to the enemy. Every detail, from radio chatter to dummy camps, was meticulously crafted to sell the illusion. The scale and precision of the deception were unprecedented. Without Operation Fortitude's success, the D-Day landings could have ended in disaster, with thousands more casualties and the possibility of the war dragging on for years. The fate of Europe truly hung in the balance. Then there's the infamous Cambridge 5. Untain 5. A ring of British spies, who secretly passed critical intelligence to the Soviet Union. Their actions sent shockwaves through the intelligence community and changed the course of the Cold War. The secrets they leaked didn't just compromise missions, they shifted the balance of power between East and West, fueling paranoia and mistrust for decades. Some spies vanish into obscurity, their stories untold. Others become infamous, their betrayals echoing through history. But whether they act in the shadows or the spotlight, all of these operatives, through cunning, courage, or betrayal, leave an indelible mark, forever altering the course of history. And then there are codebreakers, the unsung heroes of intelligence. Working in secrecy, they fought a different kind of battle, one waged not with guns or tanks, but with pencils, paper, and pure intellect. Their battleground was the mind, and their victories were measured in lives saved, not medals won. Every intercepted message, every cracked code, was a silent blow struck against the enemy. During World War II, the Germans believed their Enigma machine was unbreakable. This complex device, with its ever-changing ciphers, was thought to be the ultimate shield for their military secrets. Confident in its security, they sent orders and strategies across the airwaves, never suspecting that anyone could be listening in. But, at Bletchley Park, a team led by the brilliant Alan Turing and other extraordinary minds worked tirelessly, day and night, to break Enigma's code. Their relentless efforts paid off. By deciphering enemy communications, they provided the Allies with crucial information, saving thousands of lives, shortening the war, and changing the course of history. The tide of war turned. With each decoded message, Allied commanders gained the upper hand, anticipating enemy moves and striking with precision. Victories on the battlefield were often decided in these quiet rooms, far from the front lines. Imagine it, a handful of mathematicians, hidden in shadowed rooms, controlling the fate of millions. Their world was one of secrecy and shadows, where a single breakthrough could mean the difference between victory and defeat. And yet most of the world would never know their names. For decades, their achievements remained classified, their stories untold, their sacrifices unrecognized. The silent weapon of code-breaking shaped history from the shadows, leaving a legacy that endures to this day. Spying isn't just about gadgets or codes, it's about human nature, manipulating perception, exploiting trust, creating illusions. A single intercepted conversation or anonymous tip can topple governments or ignite wars. But what makes someone a good spy? Is it cold calculation, loyalty, or maybe something darker? Military intelligence doesn't fight the enemy directly. It fights uncertainty. Every decision in war depends on information, where the enemy is, what they intend, when they will strike. Sometimes, a single decoded message can save thousands of lives, or doom entire armies. History is full of generals who thought they knew the enemy, until intelligence proved them wrong. Today, wars aren't just fought with guns, they're fought with data, cyber espionage, satellite surveillance, artificial intelligence. The modern battlefield exists in networks and algorithms. While we rarely see these battles, their consequences are very real. A single breach can compromise entire defense systems, entire strategies. Imagine, the enemy knows your next move, before you even make it. Some spies operate in shadows, and some in plain sight, but betrayal is the most dangerous game. Take Aldrich Ames, a CIA officer who sold secrets to the Soviets for years, lives lost, operations destroyed. The cost? Almost unimaginable. And yet, in the spy world, betrayal's almost inevitable. Intelligence operates in a gray zone. Morality often comes second to strategy. Assassinations, sabotage, psychological operations, all tools in the hands of those who master the shadows. The question becomes, do the ends justify the means? History offers no easy answers, only consequences. We remember battles, generals, tanks, and planes, but rarely do we remember the quiet brilliance of those behind the scenes. Codebreakers, analysts, field agents, invisible hands shaping history. Their stories may be hidden, but their impact is undeniable. So next time you hear about a decisive victory, or a shocking defeat, pause for a moment and consider what really lies beneath the headlines. The stories we see on the surface are only a fraction of the truth. Behind every major event there are countless unseen hands at work, shaping outcomes in ways most of us will never fully understand. Remember, it's not just what happens on the battlefield that matters. The strategies, the decisions, and the intelligence gathered in rooms like these often tip the scales long before the first shot is fired. Every map, every intercepted message, every calculated risk can change the course of history. It's what happens in the shadows, in the hidden war of intelligence, that often decides the fate of nations. In these secretive spaces, alliances are forged and broken, secrets are traded, and the future is quietly rewritten. And somewhere, right now, someone is reading this story, perhaps piecing together clues, reflecting on choices made, or wondering about the consequences of a single decision. Maybe they're thinking, I could have changed history. Or maybe they're haunted by the knowledge that a single overlooked detail altered the fate of millions. If you found this dive into the secret world of spies and codebreakers fascinating, remember, these stories are just the tip of the iceberg. The world of espionage is filled with mysteries, unsolved puzzles, and untold tales waiting to be discovered. Imagine the stories still buried, hidden from the world, locked away in archives, sealed behind layers of secrecy, waiting for someone curious enough to uncover them. Hit like, subscribe, and join us as we uncover more secrets and bring to light the hidden forces that have shaped our world. Your curiosity fuels our journey into the unknown, because it's in the shadows where history is made, and where the next great story is waiting to be told.